Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today I am talking about The Boys, season number 4, episode number 1, 2, and 3. Episode number 1 is Department of Dirty Tricks. Episode number 2 is Life Among the Septics. Anyway, episode number 3 is We'll Keep the Red Flags Flying. In this episode here, we got a lot of things happen. We get introduced to new soups who will be part of the 7 as well. We have Bully Butcher dealing with the fact that he took all that compound, that temp V last time, and is messing with it, and it's killing him. He's dying. He also hallucinating. He has his own problem situation right there. You have Huey dealing with the fact that he might lose his dad and his mom making a return after years of being gone out of his life. You have Starlight. She's trying to find her way to still be a hero, but just not wearing it, just not doing it inside the costume anymore, and not as Starlight, but as Annie January with her own Starlight situation going on here. You have Mother's Milk. He's now in charge of the boys, and he's dealing with that as well too, and the stress that's having on him physically, emotionally as well too. Also trying to get past this whole OCD situation, and he has lost a lot of weight in this season, which scares the crap out of me on a whole lot of different levels. Because I'm not so sure he's sick in life, or it's something that's a choice, or it's just doing for the role, or something else altogether. Because I don't want to hear about him dying. I don't want to hear that. Please don't make that happen. Because I can't handle that right now. But so you have that. You also have Frenchie and his relationship he has with Kimiko, and their friendship or love, whatever they have between one another, and also a new love he has in his life with this guy, who he also found out that he killed his family, his parents and everything. And Frenchie is weird to me because he seemed to fall in love with people who are broken, because he's messed up emotionally and physically and everything. He's messed up. He's been abused by his father. He had a really messed up childhood, and so he's drawn to people who are also messed up, and then he falls in love with them. In fact, he's trying to save them in a way, because he can't save himself from his darkness and his past and all the messed up stuff he did. And so he sees somebody else who's messed up, and he confuses love with helping, and just he want to be with them. He did the same thing with Kimiko. Like he was in love with her because all the tragedy she's been through her life, and so he connected with her on that. He was it's really weird why he does that. It's so messed up. You need help. So he got that situation going on right there. Then we have what's going on with Victoria Newman. She's the soup, but nobody knows she's the soup because she's on the verge of becoming the vice president of the United States, which is scary for a lot of different people, because the thing is, though, you never know where her agenda is, what she's really trying to do. Is she for the soups? Is she not for the soups? Is she trying to help mankind, or she got her own agenda altogether? Wait, what is she trying to do? Whose side is she on? The side of the angels or the demons? I don't know. I can't trust her, and the thing is, though, I actually do like her, but at the same time, I don't know if I can trust her, and I want to, but I don't know. I don't know what you are. Then we have Homelander, who's insane. Because Homelander is... I actually feel sorry for Homelander in a lot of ways, because he is a child of abuse as well, too. Thing though, he didn't have a mother or a father. He grew up in a lab, and they just tested on and experimented on him until he just went crazy. And then they rewarded him by making him Homelander. And anytime he messed up or did anything wrong, killed anybody, he got rewarded for it anyway. So in his mind, all people are just beneath him. They're just pieces of trash. He wants to get his way, but at the same time, he wants to be challenged. He wants to be the center of attention, but at the same time, he doesn't want everybody to bow down to him all the time. At the same time, he still does want that. He wants people's love, but he doesn't want blind love. But at the same time, he does too. He's so weird. He wants his son to love him, and only him, and only listens to him. But he wants his son to pretty much shine and have his own spotlight, but at the same time not outshine him, which is it's so weird. And then he also done with the fact that he's getting older as well. And even though he's still the most powerful person there, age affects us all, I guess, and even him, which is kind of interesting and weird. Yeah, because a lot of soups don't age at all. He's one of the soups that, he is aging. And so he's seeing that, but now he's trying to live out his fantasies through his son, but his son's nothing like him. And he doesn't know how to handle that. Because you can tell he does love his son, but at the same time, he wants his son to be him. It's so weird. And then we also got introduced to a new character, two new characters here, Sister Sage, and who's played by Susan Hayward, and she's supposed to be the smartest person in the world. Now, even though I found her character very interesting, it's very tricky to write smart, genius people because you have to be a genius yourself to write them. And you have to be not only just a genius, but a super genius. You got to be so far advanced than everybody else. Even though we may not understand what you're doing, it has to make complete sense a lot of times. So every decision you make, everything that they execute something, you have to show how smart they are. But at the same, but because if you don't, it'll make them look kind of stupid. Like there's a scene here where she had Homelander convinced people of the boys to pretty much beat people who were supporting him in the head with bats. Now the concept of that does make sense. But in a lot of ways, it does have flaws too, because first of all, they didn't die at the location. So you were able to tell they didn't die there because there's no blood splatter. Because when you hit somebody in the head with a bat, there'd be blood splatter all over the place. It'd be everywhere. The people would know. Second, who had bats? You gotta find the whole process who had bats. You gotta find fingerprints because all the superheroes they wore gloves. There's no prints on there. There's no DNA, no evidence. So, I mean, unless they got the police in their pocket. They can mess with probably Vault can mess with forensics and make it say whatever they want to say, and that's blah 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 blah, and then just frame some random blackouts like they did here, and they can go to jail. I mean that could be the case. I don't know. They don't show that part, so you just gotta figure that part out on your own. So it's very tricky to write her, but I do find her character very interesting as well too, and how she manipulates people and get her to do what she wants to do as well too. And I think her acting performance is pretty as well. And I really do like her relationship she has with Homelander because I don't know if she actually for Homelander trying to make him better, or is she just having fun and she just like wants just to see what will happen. Because sometimes when people get so smart, they stop being human in a way. Because now they just see everybody as playthings. They don't care who it is, and they just want to test out certain just to see certain scenarios. Like this, what happened? Push this button right here. They got an idea. They got a little plan for that. And in this case, they don't go exactly what they wanted to do. They just do something else. And that was so now she's helping out Homelander. Homelander gave her this opportunity to pretty much let her whatever her mind thinks of on a global scale. But at the same time, he's also fighting her too because he still want to be the one in charge, the one calling the shots. And as well, so it's so interesting and so weird, his character. And then you have what's going on here with also Firecracker, who's played by Valerie Curry, and you find out she just all she does is tell lies on the internet. That's all she does, and she says all this the same kind of stuff you see now. They just spread all these lies and keep people to believe them, and to spread paranoia and fear. And then you find out exactly why she's doing that, and actually she has a Starlight as well too. You go, oh wow, that's really messed up. I really like how they show that even though people are messed up, they do a lot of messed up things. You understand their motivation. You understand why they're doing it. And so you may not be rooting for them, but you get it. Like I'm not rooting for Homelander at all. He's a horrible person, and what he's doing to his son is messed up. But at the same time, you get it. I get it. I understand. You can feel sorry for him. I understand. Then you have their children. I think Homelander's son, Ryan, and you got Victoria's daughter, Zoe. Zoe in the first episode killed people. No problem. Didn't hesitate, didn't think twice about it, killed them. She saw the threat, and she said, this is a threat to my mama. You got to go. And she just said, wow, and she just started killing people. Left and right. Did not give a rat's butt. Then you have Ryan. He's a little more sensitive. He's a little bit more human. And he accidentally killed the guy because his father messed him up. Because this is supposed to be his moment to shine in the spotlight. His moment to be the hero. And then his father couldn't allow his own son to outshine him. It's just so messed up and twisted. And so he ends up killing somebody by mistake, by using too much force. And his father says, oh, well, good job, son. And he like this, what is wrong with you? He's heartbroken. He's messed up. He didn't know the guy that long, but he didn't get to know him a little bit. And so you've seen two people, both have super parents. Both of them are just of power, but the girl didn't care. Ryan broken apart, which is like, it's so like, wow, it's so wild and so insane. Like this, what in the, let me think again. What is Newman really doing? What is she up to? What does she teach her daughter? What is going on there? Oh. Then you have Huey dealing with the fact that his father's has had a stroke, and now his mom is back into his life. He's trying to deal with that whole situation. Like, can he trust her? Why is she here? What is her purpose? What's she trying to do? And then you find out why she left in the first place. Even though I understand why she left, doesn't mean she should have stayed gone. She could have let her son know what was going on with her. He may not quite understood what's happening, but at least he would have blamed himself, and it probably would have made Huey the way he is now, so clingy and so like so attached to people, and he can't let nobody go, and or scared to leave anybody because he's so determined to be loyal and then be nothing like his mom and abandoning anyone, even though he can't let nobody go. And then you have what's going on with A-Train. A-Train looks like he's teetering on the side of trying to do the right thing, but he's stuck in a world where he created himself. He could have left a long time ago. He had a way out when he had the heart problems and he couldn't run anymore. And when Homelander kicked him out, he could have been free. He could have been free right then and there. Now he probably wouldn't have got a new heart by then, but he would have been free. But he chose to stay in that world. So now he's looking around and see how Homelander is going through an even darker place. See how Sister Sage is manipulating the situation, and now he's stuck in there, and he's doing jobs he doesn't want to do, doing shows, doing movies. He hates them. It's supposed to be about his life story, but it's not his life story at all. And I just like, wow, so messed up. Overall, these 3 episodes were amazing, dark and twisted as well too. Introduction to new characters that seem very interesting to the story as well too, and I really do like how this stuff's coming together. They also brought in a little bit of the Gen V in here as well too. Now in the trailer, I did see 2 characters from Gen V in the show, so they might be coming in later on. But now they did talk about the virus, and the reason why they're not using the virus yet because it's not strong enough to kill Homelander just yet. And Homelander is also dealing with his midlife crisis, and it looks like he might be going back home, maybe to enhance himself, make himself even stronger, more powerful, so he wasn't aging anymore. And now, if the Homelander gets to the case where he actually enhances himself, makes himself almost like I say immortal. Now aging is no longer a factor. How would he feel towards his son? Because he does love his son, but he's trying to live through his son. But once he realizes he doesn't need to use his son anymore to try to live through, would that make his son less viable in his eyes? Because his son doesn't act like him. His son's more sensitive to him. His son actually does care about people. His son actually wants to be a hero. And he doesn't even care at all. So I just how that relationship falls apart. And I really do like the relationship at Ryan and Butcher had in here as well, because you finally starting to see now that he's dying, you're seeing Butcher starting to choose the right thing to do more often than not now. Usually he just chooses by any means necessary, whatever he has to do to make sure the job gets done, which is something that Mother's Milk and Emma's dealing with. Like, should I follow the rules, follow things at the same time? At the same time, me following the rules and trying to make through the right thing, sometimes it doesn't work, and it's really messing me up. And I don't know if I really to go down this path like Bully went down, and how that affected him as well. I mean, he getting barked at by Mallory and the other politician guy, by Robert, and so now he like this. What should I do? How dark should I go? Well, like I said, great 3 episodes. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about these episodes of The Boys. The Boys are back, people, and I'm enjoying it so far. How this is going to end, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to see. I'm looking forward to the journey. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of The Boys. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connect you on my social media. You want to follow me there. Also to my store where I sell things, shirts and socks, and notes and whatnot. This is my Rabbit Dragon shirt right here that I designed. And many others as well. See some stuff, buy stuff. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.